Welcome, welcome, welcome to the first episode of Fit First Feelings Later, the Closet Confessions. I'm titling this episode The Jungle of Red Flags. I'm still working out the kinks of how these videos will be set up, but for this one, I will just show you guys photos of what was worn and tag where I purchased these items. On this date, I wore a leopard print blazer from the brand Anusta that I bought from Shein, some dark denim Bermuda shorts that I bought from H&M, and a zebra print sling bag from the brand Cuckoo on Shein. Unfortunately, I am not sure where I bought my zebra print sunnies, but I found another pair online that I will have linked. Now, some details on the outfit on this date. It was hot, and the air in my car is a little janky, so I was sweating. The shoes are uncomfortable, and the sling on the shoe kept sliding off when I tried them on, so I cut that part of it off and turned them into mules. Now, for the actual date details, I'm gonna let my homegirl chime in and give her side of it, so keep watching.
So with this date, it started off a while ago. This guy has been trying to has been wanting to go out with me for a little bit of time, but every time he usually asks me like the day of an event. He'll ask me like, do I want to go to such and such place or whatever. And usually I can't because either I have my daughter or something going on or something I had already planned. So I just let him know like, hey, you gotta give me a little bit of time, just to make sure that I'm available. I can't really do stuff on the spot these days. But he was very understanding. He understood. But after that interaction, we never really actually planned a date. So about a week-ish ago, he asked me to go somewhere that I wasn't really comfortable with. So I said no, and I kind of felt bad because I feel like I always tell him no. And so I let him know like, hey, I'm not comfortable with going on that trip, but I am free next weekend. If you want to plan something, I am free next weekend. And so he said, okay, cool. I'll set something up, whatever. But I did not hear from him. And this is where it starts to get a little wild. So Friday before the date, okay, is when he asked me out. And he texted me at 12 a.m. and he said, hey, would you like to meet up at this place at 3 o'clock for a date? And I said, no. Actually, when I woke up that morning, I felt the way about it. Like, I really had this, like, feeling in my gut. Like, I wasn't really feeling it. It's just like, I told you a week ago that I was free this weekend and you didn't set nothing up until the day before. I just kind of felt like it was like a fuck me. But, I was just like, okay, maybe I'm being difficult. Maybe I'm being extra. So I was just like, I don't have nothing planned on Saturday, so sure, I will go. So I agreed to go. And I was going to just let him know on the date that I really didn't like that he waited until the day before to ask me out. And he could have took it or left it, but I was just going to let him know that I wasn't really, I didn't like that. So we was texting throughout that day on Friday. And so he then goes, or would you like to go to the restaurant across the street? And immediately I said no, because I've looked at this restaurant before and I've looked at their menu and I never really have much that I can eat there. So I said no. But he was like, they got other food, like burgers and stuff, whatever. And I was like, okay, well, clearly he wants to go there, so let me look at the menu. So I look at the menu and I'm like, okay, cool. I found something that I would be able to eat. We can go there. So he's like, okay, cool. Well, can you look up some times? And I'm like, huh? And he's like, look up a reservation. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not. And so I just responded. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cancel. Because, I just feel like you really didn't put no effort into this. You just throwing out ideas. And for me, like, I want to see if a man can plan a date. Can you plan a date? Because if you can plan a date, maybe I'll give you a little trust to plan something else. Or, just in life, can you plan something? So, whatever. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel, and I said, honestly, if you would like to retry and like redo this whole date experience and actually plan something out, that's fine. But if not, and you think I'm being extra, that's fine too. We don't have to talk again. That is totally okay. So he was like, no, 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 no. That's cool. We'll just go back to the original plan at 3 o'clock. And I was just like, okay, whatever, that's fine. So next day rolls around. And I did not hear from him all day. And I understand that I should have took that as a sign. But honestly, I just wasn't really thinking too much into it. Because, like, I really waited to the last minute to get ready. Because I was chilling. I was so comfortable at home. So, I ended up getting ready. Got ready. And I was cute. But I got ready. And around 2:59... I was still driving to the place. So yes, I was late. And yes, I would have, that would have been a point off for me if it went how it was supposed to go. But whatever. So around 2:59, I texted him and I said, "Are you here?" Now, I wasn't there yet. I was about 3 minutes away, but I didn't want it to make it seem like I was late. So I said, "Are you here?" And so I pull up and I still didn't get a response. So about 7 minutes after I asked, "Are you here?" He then, I see the 3 dots loading on my text messages. And he sends me a photo of a car with a busted window. And so he's like, been dealing with this, shaking my head. And I'm just thinking, oh, okay, so you wasn't gonna let me know. Fuck me, right? Like, I mean, it's been fuck me all this time. Like from the asking me out at 12 a.m. and on the day before, to me helping you plan, to you asking me to make the reservation. It's been fuck me. It's been fuck me this entire time. But honestly, I just didn't even respond. I just, cool, you got it. Thank you for wasting my time. There's not much more I could really say. So I didn't even respond. I just went home. Like, but it's just like, I was irritated. I was happy because I did want to go home. I wanted to just be in my bed. But it's just like the fact I didn't have to leave my house. Like, you really just wasted my time. And and honestly, I should have took it from that gut feeling I had when I read the text message Friday morning. I should have took it for what it was, and I should have said no in that moment. And when he asked me to make the reservation, I should have just continued with the cancellation and just told him to start over from the jump. But I didn't. And I believe it's Maya who said, when somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe them. I should have. Because a year ago, when he asked me on a date, the day of, and I said, hey, you have to give me a little time, and a year later, he ain't never planned out a date, I should have took it from that. Right? I should have just been like, yeah, I don't really think we a good match. Because, like, clearly we're not. But it's okay. It is what it is. I don't have no hard feelings. We tried it. It didn't work out. And I'm okay with that. Wish you the best, But yeah. But like, my outfit really did predict that entire situation, because it was just a wild encounter. The entire, all of it was just wild to me. But I'm still out here believing in love, and maybe the next outfit will predict something better. I don't know. We'll see. Peace out.
Okay, so now you see why I'm convinced my closet might be psychic. This date, definitely a bad adventure. But hey, we don't do wasted fits around here or wasted lessons. We learned, we leveled up, and moving forward, we're believing people the first time they got us messed up, respectfully. So, does my closet have intuition? Stick around and find out next time on Fit First, Feelings Later, The Closet Confessions. Because the feelings may be TBD, but baby, the fit is always final.